Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. I hope you're all doing well. Today my microphone is properly working, nothing is blocked. Isn't it great? Hope you're all doing well. My camera already asked for my attention for some reason. I like that. Of course, something had to be blocked. Like, or it's just me not being properly positioned. Could be that. No, it has to be the fault of something else. It's not me. I'm not the touch. It's the other kids. Give me a second before I appear on screen. Right, should be good. Should be good. I need to always position my eyes when I calibrate things in the middle, somewhere in the middle of my screen, kind of like where my horizontal view is, like my view on the horizon is. Otherwise, I look weird when I just look in front of me. Sometimes I look like I'm looking down and I'm not looking down. Anyway. Let me undo that. Hope you're doing well. I am good. I feel a little bit tired, but as always, and I feel like it's a common thing. I have quite the food coma thing. Like, I eat enough to kind of be able to stay well the whole day without eating too much. I'm trying my best to properly quantify my food. But despite that, I still go through some kind of food coma. I really feel ippy, and I think it's normal. I think your brain does that when you eat food. If you eat a decent quantity of food, your brain releases the chemicals and EP chemicals, and he does the thing. Does the EP chemical thing. Yeah. Hi, Pink. Hi. Yeah. So today we're gonna be doing some hearts, so do not expect any high level of entertainment. Not that you can expect that on this channel anyway. And I know that's self-deppy. I know, I don't care. What you gonna do? Expect me just working on something and just vibing. Just vibing and trying to work. Trying not to give up after an hour of working, because when I stream after an hour I'm like, if I wanted to really be efficient and working fast, I would be working on my own. I would not even be streaming me working. When I stream my work process, I literally shoot myself in the foot. I know that. But at the same time, if I want to work, like if I decide to start working on a project, it's like, yeah, then I don't stream, but I have to stream. I kind of need that for the moment. Kind of my only money revenue at the moment. For the moment, so yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on stuff. I'm gonna be working on making Squall Leon Heart outfit from Final Fantasy VIII, and specifically Final Fantasy VIII, not any of his reappearance and weird cameos. Where it's like, is it still Squall? Why is everyone calling him Leon? Why is everyone calling him Leon? Why do I get flashback from Resident Evil 4? Stop doing that. His name is Squall, and why do he look like he's a watered down Final Fantasy character now with way little personality? What happened to him? What happened to my boy? What happened to my broody boy? Yeah, we're gonna be working on that, and For sure, today we will not be working on the custom gun blade. Probably later. Probably gonna do that on my own, because I will need a lot of side video watching just to keep my attention on the thing and to keep me to keep my serotonin high while I struggle with the blade. Because yeah, I don't study the blade, and I'm gonna have to, so something. I am predicting maybe 2 hours of art today, and then if I feel like it, will depend. If I feel like continuing, I will continue. If I don't feel like continuing harting, but I feel like continuing streaming, then we're gonna do some Sonic Adventure 2 Chow Garden. And if I don't feel like continuing to stream, I will just peace off and probably continue harting on my own. Yeah. That is today's plan. And on that note, I need to do Optimo Prime on my desk because I need to move things around for my drawing tablet. So if you will excuse me a moment. And then I will need to find some Final Fantasy VIII music in the background because inspirational things. Yay. My desk is so dusty. I need to clean that at some point. This weekend, if I'm not a little bitch, I think I'm gonna try to clean a little bit my my desk. Oh, shoo with a deduster or however you call that thing. Right. Right. That, and with a little bit of finicky movement, I should be able to position that over there. There. All right. Then I should be able to position myself in the corner. And alright, and now I need to prepare the file. I should have something prepared for whenever I'm working on something new, right? Right. Yeah, that should be that. Project Final Fantasy VIII. Paste. Open. Right. Alright, good. Normally, nothing else. Good. Gucci. Right, now give me my thing that I will follow, so either that's one or that one. Alright. The one thing that I kind of noticed is I'll probably be able to take a huge part of the what do you call that? Shoot, the jacket that I have for my casual outfit. I'll be able to use that. Maybe try to expand a little bit more on it. But I'll be able to use a lot of that. Actually, yes. Just realizing, I can literally be the laziest piece of shit this world has ever known. Give me a second. I'm gonna need this outfit, this outfit. I will, however, need to change a little bit for the legs, for sure. Right. Pants. What do we say about the pants? I think these pants will not be the right one, so I'm probably gonna go and grab the pants over there. I think. I will need to do better shoes, that's for sure. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that one is volume. There's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna need to change a little bit the jacket though. The jacket needs to be a little bit more less tight. That's a good thing about making so many different outfits. It's like, I want to make something new. Great. I just have to take this, take that, and boom, I'm already on a good base. Whenever you want, Clip Studio, please load the file. Please load the 200 megabyte file. Thank you. So I will need to change that a little bit, but pants, are these the pants? Yes, these are the pants. These are the pants, but I will not be able to take the edit. Okay, so I take that. I take that, and Clip Studio is like, because I did one thing, and it's like, no, what are you doing? Stepsister, no. Jacket. The jacket in so many fucking different pieces. I just have 2 things loaded and everything is already shitting the bed. I will not be able to really recreate the shot, so I'm just gonna go with a very normal shot for sure. Close that. No, I don't need to save anything. Why do you need to save anything? I didn't change anything. I'm gonna take that to have the chest already done. Well... Then I have the gloves. Do I have anything where I could start working for the gloves? Before I cancel that, before I do any... I want to keep these shoes. I don't know. I'll see. Alright. I need to take a quick break, I'm sorry. Things. I'll be right back, I won't take too long, hopefully. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. Give me a sec to change the music. Good question. Where do I put it? I'm gonna choose this one, and if it doesn't work, maybe the other one. Oh, let me take a little bit of my coffee and we will start. There's a lot that will need to be slightly modified on what we already have. Is that included in there? They really always have this fucking leitmotif in every FF, right? Yeah, I gotta get some drip. Alright. Tu n'es pas très éclairé. N'est-ce pas? Faut que je t'éclaire un peu plus, sinon je vais rien y voir. Parfait. Yeah, the brilliant motif does got grating at times. Yeah. Alright, where are you? And I'm so sorry. Oh, that one. I swear that music always gives me chills. It's very melancholic, and it's a music I always think of when I think of Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, just so I get that done. Alright, honestly, I could have gone and get a quick chest as well, so it's done. Which one am I gonna rip off, though? I should have taken the wolf thing at the start. For the jacket, one thing I'm probably gonna need to do is kind of close the jacket a little bit more. That's for sure. So that's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to redo some of the thingies, the zipper feature or whatever. Call that. Alright, I just want, if possible, the shirt. Thank you. just want the shirt. A lot will need to be changed because nothing is at the right size. I don't need the buttons. I don't need you. Same thing, I'm gonna need to change a little bit the top there. No, that's fine. Alright, so I at least have something. Tick tick tick. That. Anything I need in there? No. Fine. Cause you're... Oh, I think I saw something there. Oh, good thing that it's not too visible. If I do that... No, okay. There's no other thing on the side. But the problem is gonna be that Squall has a very specific kind of shirt. The shirt literally goes, please take another color. It kind of goes like shoo shoo. I said it goes like shoo shoo, shoo shoo, like that. It's got like the big pecs that he has. Like a little, like kind of a little motif there. Like she, like that. Kind of looking like something that want to give you like huggies. Well, the question is, how do I do that? Properly. First off, wrong boobs. So how do I do that? Do I put like a slight boob window? Like starting from here, kind of. It has to double the thing. Then if I want to be very sweaty about it, I can try to recreate the something like that. I have no idea how exactly shot goes beyond that because I've never seen Squall without the jacket, so I'm just going to go on the probability that the shirt is just I can. Yeah, normally I have no breasties are actually showed. It's only the endies that are showed every time, so Twitch leaves me alone. So I'm just gonna go with like a shirt. I only realized that I have been way too big when it comes to that here. It's not showed at all, but still, it's like unnecessary. Like the arm should just be like that, kind of. Like you have like maybe like the armpit somewhere in there, but it's a very weird. When you look at your arm and like you open and close your arm and you look at the armpit section, it kind of connects very weirdly in a way. If you actually pay attention to your human body, you're like, fuck, what the fuck is wrong with my body? What the fuck? Just like that, nothing too crazy. You have the thing, and then I need the tongue. Wait, no, I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Okay, is there actually something? Yeah, there's something very wrong with the arms. I mean, sure, it's going to be not visible anyway. All I need to do is to make sure that whatever I do, it looks well here. That's all I need to do. Then I don't really mostly just skin as far as the armpit shape goes. I mean, I'm not talking like skin or muscle or whatever it's composed of. I just mean how it looks. It looks very weird because if you like, at least if I do that with me, like between the angle of my armpits when I slightly close my arm and my actual shoulder, there's like what, 7 centimeters, and the way it goes, it's kind of weird in a way when you look at the human body. It's just so weird. Of I guess I'm thinking of it like in a mechanical point of view. It's very small and very thin between all the rotation and things needed to have the arm moved that way. That's just very weird how it's very small, kind of. I don't know what to say. It's just you have like this big fucking arm, like ooh, shoulder and all, and then here it's like pitty, and it kind of goes there. It kind of goes there. Like you have such a small thing between your shoulder and the angle of your armpits. It's such a weird thing. It looks weird. It doesn't look very good looking at all. So brain is like, oh, I need to kind of but you know, and then that you have your side, you know. It's very weird. Human body is weird. I hate it. I hate how weird it is. Maybe I'll make it bigger, but yeah, for now it's that. I'm gonna organize my shit for once. Don't let the Yu-Gi-Oh artist hear you dissing the most censored feature, LMO. What? I'm gonna need to make the pants bigger for sure. I'm probably gonna need to have it continue ship like that. Maybe not that much actually. I'd say all the way there. Which make me think that actually maybe I'm gonna go grab the pants from the casual outfits. Probably for the best. Then around here there is some straps. Doesn't matter. Now we'll kind of need to do the straps before I finalize the leg, because the straps kind of visually kind of really tighten the pants. So I'm gonna need in between each of these straps to do some stuff. I'm having difficulty with that line, I swear. I'm gonna need to kind of tighten it here and have the pants go like. Okay, now. Make it less tight. At some point in the 2010s, they needed to start censoring armpits way more than any cleavage or shortcuts. That's always very funny to me, because people that feel like, oh, we need to censor that, I think it tells more about these people than anyone else. Because if you're like, oh, we need to censor that, that means that you as a person, you think that an armpit is very erotic. Some people do, and I respect that. In some cases, I can understand. But to me, it's like it's telling me more about the people that want it censored than anything else. But also tell me that you do not know what the kids think. They do not know what kids think about. Because yes, okay, if you have a lady with pretty figure, nice breasts and stuff like that in a cartoon show, the kid is not gonna be like, oh, boobs, no, the kid's gonna be like, oh, pretty lady. Lady pretty. I like her, she's pretty. That's all the kid's gonna think about. And maybe at some point it's gonna awaken some stuff in the kid, maybe later. But the kid is not gonna be like subjugated by the tits. They'll be like, that woman is pretty. His brain is still not comprehending why pretty. Why, if there is anything he likes about the character. And later it's gonna appear. Then he's gonna make sense of it, maybe. But then he's gonna become a teen, and then it's like, oh, come on, it's a teen. They're gonna experience things. They're gonna experience stuff about their own bodies. Let them be, for fuck's sake. It's already kind of very weird and strange moment of their life. Let them be. Ego censorship was always for the potential evangelical parents more than anybody. Did I just... Yay, I did. I did just forget to do that, that's fine. This spread to not be seen as one of those satanic 90s products. Telling you. I don't like religion for a reason. Fucking stupid as hell. And that is gonna depend on the shoes that I have here at the end, because I don't know what shoes we're gonna have there and how it's gonna work, so some kind of like slightly more looser pants than this. Hi, guy, come in. Right, so that just goes up, that just goes up, like just gonna be longer. Right. Right. Do I want the flap? I guess I'm gonna want the flap. Guess I'm gonna want the flap. Tuesday they never used the term angel or demon, just fairy and fiend instead. Gosh, are you adjusting yourself? What do you mean adjusting myself? What do you mean adjusting myself? I was never gonna pass that bar because of Hatem's backstory. That was always gonna make the evangelical parents upset, even with the Shadow Realms and such. Yeah, it's like at some point, fuck off. It's gonna be what it is. You're not going to dodge the stupid bullshit of evangelical parents. Deal with it. Good enough for the flap. Good enough for the flap, and maybe just here. Then the part of fucking hell, I feel like I really need to see the Squall's model. Does he have fur all around behind? Does he have a fur fucking butt? Ancient Egyptian pharaoh spirit time sharing with a kid is just not gonna pass muster. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. By adjusting yourself, I'm into your model. I don't know. I'm just making a new outfit. I'm making a Squall Leon Hearts outfit. Wait, he doesn't have. Alright, I'm gonna need to find an actual fucking heart of him in game, because I feel like this heart is lying to me, and I don't know which heart it is. I feel like it's I need to find something that's not post too much post game. Yeah, I want to play Final Fantasy VIII, my favorite Final Fantasy of all. And it's gonna be my outfit to play any Final Fantasy games after that. Can I get from FF8 specifically? I want no fucking spin-off whatsoever, or fuck you. I want actual, my boy. My in-game boy, because if there is no fucking fur there on my boy, and I think that's the case, there is no fucking fur for my boy. Yeah, my boy doesn't have the fucking fur. It's only on the jacket. Do you have a gallery? Because that's from Dissidia. So that, yeah, so the art that I have must be from Dissidia, I think. For some reason decided to rework his outfit. He's having a comeback on the internet after people have forgotten about Spoony's review. Spoony? Who? Who? The fuck is Spoony? I don't know what that is. Ha! You do have an actual belt over all those belts. You have an actual belt. Alright, I need to find a proper fucking... I need something. Come on, please, give me something to work with, for fuck's sake. I need something. Ah, thank you, 3D artist modelers. Oh, that's good. That's gold. That's gold. All right. That's gold. When he was an internet reviewer back in the days when Dog Walker. That's a name I know of, but when Walker and AVGM, Angry Video Game, AVGM. Oh, Nostalgia Critic, okay. And by AVGN you mean Angry Video Game Nerds. Yeah. That's funny. I've never heard of Spoony. Like Doug Walker, Nostalgia Critics, I know. AVGN, I know, because we here in France we have someone that's basically started a little bit after AVGN, and basically it was the same kind of thing he did. He did the same kind of thing. I don't remember exactly. He explained himself what it does that differ from AVGN. But there is like a little bit of differences. I don't know if it's it shows more tests of the games or some stuff like that, but there's a little thing. So we have our French quote unquote AVGN, even though he really managed to differentiate himself from AVGN. No, like there is way more editing, way more like at some point the videos that our French quote unquote AVGN does is a lot of actually it's almost like an actual movie in the making. Like there's a lot of finding people to play roles and stuff like that. It's like that's changed a lot, but yeah. Spoony was funny and he cared a lot about what he was talking about, way too much at time, huh? More of a character or product. Spoony was sarcastic, yeah. So I'm curious though, what does it have to do between Spoony and like his reviews and Squall? Like, is there a, like I'd like to know more. Like, what's the thing? What did he do exactly? What is the correlation? What has happened? Did someone disrespect my boy? Alright, so that seems to be the official art, and that seems to be someone that basically did the official art. But I don't even have to do whatever the fuck that is there. I don't even need to do that technically. I can just have it be a normal shot, but maybe I will let it like that. It's kind of cool. Alright, from what I see, I think I will most probably be using the other pants. Because my boy, Squall, he having his pants go all the way here, I think. Because that's the crouch. That's the end of the panel area, or whatever you call that. Maybe around here, then he goes up there. That's probably the end of the legs. The legs, the end, yeah, of the connection between the legs and the panel area, and then the connection with the torso. Then here's like the hips, the end of hers side. Yeah, I think we're somewhat here. So I'm gonna probably go grab the other pants. Probably gonna be better for me. I did a big review of Final Fantasy VIII and he didn't like it super much, though much more than 10. And because of his popularity, it meant that more people who didn't like Final Fantasy VIII felt more free to say it without backlash. Because at the time, the fanbase all agreed it was great and got upset if you don't like it. If you didn't like it. Thankfully, now the pendulum has swung back the other way and now people are allowed to like it or dislike it without any expectations. But I'm a little bit annoyed, not gonna lie, just like hearing that, fucking hell. It's... Oh, never mind, that's because, shirt. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've watched a full playthrough, well, quote-unquote full playthrough. A lot was not showed, and by a lot I think maybe 60% was not showed. But like I really like watching C-Dog VA. I think he changed his name to Connor Dog VA, I think, to showcase maybe his name more because he's a voice actor, so maybe it's better for people to see his actual name. But anyway, I watched him play some of the Final Fantasy because those are very long-ass games. And like, for example, he played 10, and I do not really feel like playing 10. For many reasons. And then I was like, hey, why not watch him play also Final Fantasy 7? Because I don't know if I will ever play the game, and after watching it, I think maybe I will play 7, but first I'm gonna play 8. I feel like I prefer 8, but there is one thing that I feel like the material system would be what's missing in Final Fantasy 8. But other than that, I prefer 8. The only thing I prefer in 7 is the relationship between Cloud and Tifa, because I do not like what's her name again? Rinoa. I don't like Rinoa. Like, she's slightly glowing on me after I watch Connor play 8. Like, she's starting to grow a little bit better on me. Maybe when I will replay the game and play it fully by myself, not watching someone, not watching my brother or anyone play the game, maybe she will grow more on me, but I have never liked Rinoa. But I fucking love Tifa. And after watching him play, I'm like, I do not understand why people would ever ship Cloud and Aerith. I really do not understand why. When Tifa and Cloud really got that, yeah, but they have something, they have a relationship from start to end of their literal life. There is something there. Like, wow. But I feel like I still prefer Final Fantasy VIII. The only thing with Final Fantasy VIII that kind of bothers me, but after watching someone play 7, it also bothers me in 7. It's the end of the game. The end is very cryptic. It's very cryptic, and it's just like, alright, it's done. Like, what? Okay. Let's give it a second. Can I... Oh, wait, no. I am doing multiple things at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck is happening there? What? Good ending, bad ending? Eh? But then there is also 7, where when you finish the game, it ends. You have a cutscene that says like, yeah, the planet is healing, right? You don't know what happened to Cloud, you don't know what happened to Tifa, you don't know what happened to anyone, you just know that Red 13 is fine and he has kids, and the planet is healing. That's all. And I'm like, can we get... And that's the reason why, and I saw that you said that you like 9 the best. 9 is great for the ending. The ending encapsulates everything you need. You get closure with 8. World is saved. But he's still around, still kicking. And he gets the girl. Roll credits. Absolute cinema. Everything is fine. Just brilliant. And I think that's something that 7 and 8 really miss. It's just like the having a proper fucking ending. Some people really didn't like junctioning. I fucking love that. But that was probably because the game didn't explain it very well. When people get it, it works well. It's very great because it kind of pushes you to explore the game and try to get more GF. Like, when you are given the item to go get what's his name in English? Diabolo, I think? It's Diabolo or Nosferatu. I think in French it's Nosferatu, and for you it's Diabolo. I don't remember. But when you get the cursed lamp, and you understand that, oh, it's an optional boss that I can do, and I get a Guardian Force if I beat that guy, but it's not easy. If you do not understand the complexity of the gameplay, it's not easy. Once you understand the complexity of the gameplay, it's like, alright, let's go gambling. And then you get a new Guardian Force, you're like, great, new junctioning, I can get more stats. And that's the big thing about the gameplay. Each Guardian Force is gonna be like, alright, I need to give them properly to each characters, depending on what it gives. Like, you're not gonna give a Guardian Force that's gonna allow you to boost the magic stats to Zell. Like, no, he needs fucking physical attack. He's a puncher dude. So I find it nice. Would have been great to also have the material system. That would have been great, but I guess it basically is the material system. But I feel like it's less. It makes it so it's less. Less modulability. You can't modulate your things properly, and I hope I'm using the right word. I hope I'm not using a word like a French word and thinking that it exists in English there. Like, you can't really customize things as much as you'd like. Arith, Glove, Tifa, Triangle, Cringe, Cause Tifa, obviously better written, yeah. 4 as the real best. 4 as the BOS. Because you know they'd be fixed by just being a trouble. It just also. Arith has a fucking boyfriend. She has Dak. And yeah, like, to be fair, now that you say that, yeah, to be fair, Tifa is better written than Arith, because what is Arith actually? Arith is just, hey, it's a child from an ancient, a mob from an ancient, and something happened. They wanted to get Arith to do stuff, but Arith's parents were like, no. Quick, honey, run with the kid, I'm gonna hold them. And Arith's mom dead. Arith was like, oh no, I'm all alone. Then Arith's adoptive mother was like, well, guess you're my child now. And that's all that there is to Arith's story. And now she sells flowers. Arith's story, everyone. Woohoo! Wow. That's because it was saved for the film. I think it is because people thought they had to grind rather than setting up a cascade of one junction after the other. Hey, that's the thing also, like, so many people were fucked because they thought like, oh, I need to grind levels. Yeah, go grind levels in Final Fantasy VIII, buddy, go on. Yeah, go do that, yeah. Yeah, go do that. Go do that. We're looking you, we're watching you, go do that. Arith projecting Zack on Cloud, that as well, really messes with the theme of him actually needing to not do that to himself. Yeah. It was what she had to die to symbolize Cloud not trying to be Zack. Also, hey girl, go join your old boyfriend in the cycle of life. Leave Cloud alone. Please. Please leave my boy alone. I think I checked on my coffee way too quick because now I need to go to the toilet. Alright, give me a quick minute. Give me a quick minute. I'll be quick. I'll be right back. Alright. The fuck did I press? How? How did I manage to do that? What did I press? Fucking hell, I'm gonna need to reset. I do not know what I pressed. How did I manage to activate the Umamusume stuff by pressing X? What the fuck? Right, am I probably alright? Would that distance be enough? I think that should be enough. I think that should be enough. Jeez. One day I will be freed from these things taking space there that I don't need because bloody hell I just want to be able to sit properly, thank you. Yeah, I think the I think that's enough space. Can I get a thank you. I think I can agree on the fact that from here it just normalizes itself. Right, and we don't have the flap. The flap doesn't exist. I don't need the flap. Flap doesn't exist. Oh, you know what the fuck is that? Jeez, my dude behaving a triple. That's so fucking weird. The heck even is that? Like he would have a thing there to have like the belt, but then you also have a thing there that goes like that, like a longer one, a bigger one. Then he has a very fancy kind of thing going on there. Then of course you would have the yeah, you would have the thing. It's fine. I can just do that. Okay. I would need the shirt to stop. So first I'm gonna need the shirt to maybe like be a little bit more shoo, and then the shirt kind of stopping around here-ish. And for the jacket, for the jacket, I feel like first I'm gonna need it to start around here, so I'm gonna need to kind of shoop, which shouldn't be too hard. I'm just going to move the thing and redo that line. But the question is, do I want to? Because I could do. I could be a psychopath. And I feel like I don't want to be a psychopath. The usual stuff. I'm probably just gonna change slightly the line, like. Boy. I feel like it's nice, good like that. Probably just gonna make it more prominent then. But isn't that drawn onto the model? How does it work? Eh? Oh. Alright, if you are asking me how the process works, so I mean I can just show simply. You see this jacket? I have it here. I have it here. That's the jacket I have. So since it's very close to what I want, I'm just taking the same model and I'm just slightly modifying it so it kind of goes better with the design of Squall's jacket. Like I need it to be more closed and stuff like that. So I have this part that is just the jacket that is in front. So it's gonna be in front of the breast, in front of the torso, in front of the neck and shoulders part. So it's just gonna be a texture. It is basically just a texture, just a PNG with just that jacket, the left and the right side. And when I go into Live 2D, I just have like my model, like just the body of the model, and I just put it in between other PNGs, the PNG of just the face, the PNG of just the mouth line, the inside of the mouth that is hidden behind flesh and stuff, the PNG of that strand of hair, that here and stuff like that. I just like that. It's just basically PNGs. It's like how can I showcase that more? It's like a burger. It's like a burger. You are. Why am I on that? It's just like a burger. Like, imagine that you are the viewer. You have your eyes, and you look at the model. The model is in front of you. That's you standing in front of this model. So you see the model. That's just like a 2D picture. That's like a person standing there. Just like a person standing there. Like eyes. So imagine it's a burger. Imagine you're there and you're looking at a burger. There is the bun. There is the fucking salad that goes crunch. Well, first before the salad, you'd have like your tomato. Then you have like the salad. Then you have the cheese, very long cheese. Then you have the patty. Unless you are, of course, vegan or vegetarian, then I don't know what else in there. Like you tell me. I don't know what you would have in there instead of that. I do not eat veggie burgers. And then I don't know. Like you have another cheese, something, and then you have your final bun. All these things, all these different things, these are just PNGs that are stacked. A little bit less. They are stacked. For example, the bun. Just the bun. It could be the breast, or let's say like the shirt for the breast, which is basically that here. Then behind that, with these tomatoes, you would have the actual breast that are under the chest shirt, the shirt, the chest part of the shirt. Below that, with the salad, you would have the torso, which is that, with the nice abs. And again below that, with the cheese, you'd have the neck and shoulders. And like that, and like that, and like that. And let's say here, for example, I have my jacket. Well, let's say you're crazy and I don't know, like you have some cheese melting on your burger. Boom, that's a jacket. That's how it works. That's how a Live 2D works. It's just multiple PNGs put together like a burger. And I've run out of going back in time. Yeah, burger. I don't better. So, Live 3D warps the PNGs and moves the model. Yeah, Live 2D. It's there's nothing is in 3D in there. Nothing is in 3D. That's the magic of it. It's all 2D. Nothing is in 3D. that's the fucking magic. I don't know what you mean by pseudo 3D, but no, it's just very fancy 2D. That it make it look like it's in 3D because I'm moving around, but it's basically like an animated manga, just an anime. Moving pictures. The annoying part of the chip 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 chip. Can you tell I am very bad at making fur stuff? Ah, that's how I got all the way there. Okay. Da-da-da-dum. Right, so da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. You can keep it that way somewhat. Then like something that looks 3D but isn't. Totally means fake. Okay. I'm not gonna enjoy trying to make that stupid fur thing here. Cat goes that way like that? That's weird. Oh my lord. Fucking hell, how do I make that how do I... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with that. That much. I'm just gonna go with that much because fucking hell. Like, just like a little puff. Oh, we'll see. I don't know, but fucking hell. Because normally the thing, it's like... There is like... There's like one part that starts from there and goes kind of like... and then goes around. There's another one that's like... Starts slower, goes there, and then goes around like that. Oh, that's gonna be hard to make it look right. It's probably because my character looks way larger than Leon. Oh, Squall. I'll try and see what I can do with the fur brush. It looks like a weird little bit of scringle and stuff. I will need to... Kingdom Hearts Inception Leon as his name will remain funny. The thing is, I watched some, like I watched a video about Resident Evil 4 Remake, so now I have like Leon in my mind. Like, I need a funny meme picture of Squall and Leon meeting each other. Like, Kingdom Hearts Squall. With like Ashley being like, and the both of them like, eh? I have no clue the fuck they did with my boy in like my boy. My poor boy. I'll see. I'll see what I can do. Right now that just look like some mac and cheese. What will I need on that jacket? So here I will level my stuff, my chick, I will need pockets. Because bitches be getting pockets. And there's a pocket, but for some reason is shaped like a T. Yes. Except that pocket is gonna need to be lower because here we have... I might... Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to put me back into my... BRW. I might need to make that. Something like that. I will see for that little thing later. I feel like that. Of course, design needs to be complicated for some reason there. I do not completely understand what the fuck that is, but I'm gonna try. A bit. Did we get to the end? I feel like we did get to the end because there is no more. Oh, mind, there's music. I think I cover information. Yes, great. Do that quicker. I have no idea really what that is, but that is something. Then the gloves, we will do them later. I think I'm just gonna go and grab some of the gloves. I don't have to worry about that. Suck at making lines today. And then what the fuck is that? Can I get a big piece of metal? Actually, I think that that piece of metal actually stops somewhere there. It doesn't seem that big. I love overcomplicated design for stuff that literally do not need to be overly complicated. I love that. Oh, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem for future me. You know what? Not my problem. It's not actual me problem. And I'm guessing that this is basically the end of the flap. There is one part of the body that I do not like having to do, it's the shoes. I don't know how to do shoes properly. Every time it's a struggle until I manage to get it properly. That line should be more straight. You are too gay for me, line. Why are you gay like that? Stop being gay. For once. That sounds like Dragon Quest music for some reason. Too big, too big, too big. It's literally just somewhere on the side. It doesn't have to be that big. And my phone decided that no longer showing me my Twitch stuff, so I can have cool information about the stream. Phone was like, no, no more. Can the music start musicaling a little bit better? Because right now it's like it's piano noises. It's like it's cool, but where's the music? Like, am I the only one that like for the past maybe 1 minute or two, I'm like, is it like music jerking off stuff? Like just where's the niceness in that? It's just like piano going bang 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 bang. Bang. Like, can music please? No, I think it's the end of the music actually. Yeah, that's the end of the music. Let me try this one. Like, I wouldn't know to explain what I mean by what I just said there, but I feel like it was just not very nice to the ears, and just piano doing piano thing because aha, very fancy piano doing very fancy piano things instead of making something that's like very pleasing to the ears. Alright. That's not gonna be very visible anyway, because Ant's gonna be doing Ant stuff. Yeah, larger. Somewhere there. I'll think of something when I start doing stuff. That's gonna be something to make it look great because it doesn't look very nice. Doesn't seem to be the same design as the other one. Slightly different, so I think I'm just gonna go with that. Alright. Gloves. Which outfit does have the best gloves that I can find? Technically, I feel like I have all the stuff I need. Oh wait, I forgot you had a second blade. Second blade. I also realized that on my knight's outfit, I put the sword on the wrong side. I need to swap the side for the sword. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je supprime dans tout ça? Oui, 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 oui. I need to go to the toilet again very quickly. I'm sorry, be right back. Alright. Alright. Gloves. I think there is very little thing for me to change when it comes to the gloves. Like the only feature that I feel like I should change for the gloves. First of the glove is gonna need to go farther. And I feel like there is some kind of Something like is that because my I think no, if it's angle like that, I don't like that. I don't know. It's maybe because of the angle I have with the tablet. Are we having the same music but in different tonality and stuff? Because I feel like we have had that music again and again. I'm gonna need the same black as the jacket, so give me the jacket. Okay. I think it's gonna be easier for me. I'm just gonna have to it's gonna just be a tiny bit of a different thing to do in the rigging, but I think I'm gonna keep the chest and the top here as one. Because otherwise it's gonna be very annoying to keep in check that part here, that part here. And I think with that, that's pretty much the sketch that I will need to then start working on the stuff. Yeah. Right. I'm impressed with myself. I managed to go 2 hours and 30 minutes. Well, maybe minus 15 minutes before I started, and maybe even more because it took me a while to start, but at least 2 hours of working on the sketch. I am somewhat fine, but I can tell that my brain is already starting the hey, it's fun and all, we like to do stuff like that. But can we get serotonin? Can we get direct serotonin? Can we do stuff? Can we watch things? Can we get, like, my brain demands some sugar basically. So I think I'm gonna probably stop it there. And I'm gonna continue working on that in the evening, which is somewhat soon, but like I have a few hours before the evening. I'm gonna do the gunplay on my own time because that's something that I dread a little bit. Because, you know what, I'm gonna be a little bit nice to you guys. I'm gonna give you my ID. So, for the blade, I don't know if I want a blade like a medieval sword, or if I want the same kind of blade that Squall has, which is kind of like I'm gonna need to swap that so my brain can understand better. Thank you. My brain doesn't understand because the picture, or like some kind of like that, kind of like that, kind of. Annoying. How do I how do me do blade stuff? Like, alright, you understand. You understand. It goes like that, and boom, you have the blade. I don't know which one of the two I want. That's very clever, like cheese. I don't know exactly what I want. I think I might go for that. I managed to get the proper shape. And then what I want to do is I want to kind of keep the same principle. So the funny thing with the gun blade, and I just realized that, like, I thought that there was an actual barrel thing there that shoots for the gun blade, but not exactly. All right, flip it. Thank you. So I can actually look at that beautiful gun blade. Like, you have the whole kind of system there. Have the handle that goes like this. Yep, all of the and then there you have like the barrel stuff. Anyway, so instead of having like the actual gun going down like pew 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 pew, there's like actually some kind of thing there where like you have some kind of mechanism there. Give me proper lines, thank you. Like you have some kind of mechanism there where that part here it's not outside of the blade. Like, you have the blade. The part is literally inside the blade. So it's like if you actually action the gun, it shoots inside the blade, kind of thing. And in my mind, I always thought that the thing was like exterior, and you just like shoot, and it just like does fire alongside your slash, like your slash, and you shoot at the same time, and you just do fire. And like, I don't know if you have elemental kind of cartridge, instead of shooting fire, it would shoot height and stuff like that, but it would actually shoot something outside from the side of the blade. But no, it shoots the blade, which is very interesting. Anyway, my goal for that would be to have the same kind of system there. So, as always, it's a gun because a gun blade, but I have like Devil May Cry double guns. Like, obviously I won't be able to show that because 2D, but I basically want the blade, and I'm gonna want one gun part here, choo choo, and one gun part here, choo choo, and I have like one that's like dark, kind of dark purplish and golden, to be like symbolizing light and dark. And it's just basically going to be two big and like two magnum on each side, because why the fuck not? And I think that's gonna be what I'm gonna do with it. So I might actually go with that design then. The more sword-like design and not cleaver design. I find a gunblade the weakest bit of Squall's design. Not that it isn't cool, but it's a bit too plain. I kind of like Squall's gunblade. Honestly, on Final Fantasy XIV, the pre-order bonus for Endwalker. Was it Endwalker? It was Endwalker, yeah. Like, you got the Squall's gunblade. That's the gunblade that I've been using as a glamour for my world usage of Gunbreaker. Like, literally, nothing else. Maybe at some point I started using the Relic one, but I think it was a bit too bulky for me. If I always prefer the thinner style ones like Gaius. Gaius one looks way too much like a rapier. I don't like that. I like my gunblades to be a tiny bit chunky, but not too much. Like, it looked like a mousquet. I don't know if you... Mousquet. What would you say? Mousquet. Mousquet. Musket. Musket. Yeah, but just a musket. 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 Yeah, but they look like a musket in a way. Musket. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I fucking love the musket as a firearm. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. But for a gunblade, nah. Actually, show me ciphers. Excuse me, with a C. Show me yours a little bit better, because for actual art of it maybe. Oh. Wait, I want a proper fan art, like proper hearts of it. Give me proper heart, please. I need a proper heart of that gunblade. Yeah. Get me in the, get me in there. Ah. I kind of like Squall having like some kind of a revolver, and Cypher is just it just got that. I don't exactly know what that would be. Kind of desert, yeah, kind of Desert Eagle-ish. Not exactly that, but just like a regular gun. A kind of regular gun design. Kind of interesting. I wonder if there is a symbolic for that. Another assault pistol. The mid-18th century, like these were apparently used mainly by Marines, naval officers, boarding engagement. Interesting. But yeah, I'll see what I do. One thing for sure, like fuck off when it comes to the lion kind of design on the side. Like there is a like on the blade there is a lion on the side. Like I'm a lion. Ooh, I'm a lion. Look at my cool lion. Like ooh, I'm a lion. I ain't gonna do that shit. I ain't gonna do that shit. You cannot pay me enough to do that shit. Like, for real. Like, hell no. Also, same thing, like, what the... I was talking earlier about what the hell did they do to my boy Squall in Kingdom Hearts, but I think the one that got the worst treatment is Cypher. What did they do to Cypher? They made my boy Cypher like some kind of cringe bully teen trying to be hip-hop with the boys. Like, what the hell? Even the lion thing is in his name. Perhaps you can make a custom Crow Raven design for the blade instead. You remind me that I forgot something. You remind me I forgot something. You are reminding me that I forgot something. Reminding me that I forgot something. Remind me that I forgot something. And I do not know what I want to do with that, because that would go back to my original problem of me wanting to make a proper crest for the Crowan family, and I do not know what to do, because I need to do a crow with a crown and make it a proper design that looks well. And boy, am I not good for iconography symbolism thing. I can think of like trying to make just a bird kind of necklace that looks cool. Like you. bird. I'm a... I don't know what to do. That fucking bird. 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 And if you squint, maybe if I had that to the thing, if you squint enough. If you squint enough, I'm sure you can feel like it's the actual necklace. Like squint enough, squint. Fucking hell. I mean, I can kind of maybe give it a crown or something. I don't know. Squint too hard, just a chocolate. Chocobo. 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 Chocrobo. Right, I think that's gonna be all for me then. Oh yes, that's right. Wait. Right, while I'm at it. While I'm at it, who is on it? Oh, that's some cool. Wait, is that? Yeah, that must be integrated to something. But because bloody hell, that's having like the 3D map and telling you exactly where you can have your checks and all. Yes. I guess. I guess they are playing some Resident Evil 4, so from one Leon to another Leon. Yep. Guess I'm gonna do that, right. I guess I'm gonna do that. Let me disintegrate the tablet. I am gonna keep the tablet in front of me so I do not stop working. I just need to reset a little bit, have a break, and then I will continue working on that. If I put the tablet on the side, for sure I will have that stop me from being into working again. Alright, let me set that up because I don't think I've rated them before, so that's a cool opportunity. Right. Alright, good. Alright. Let me put that on the side. Let me put myself in your face. In your face. In your face. Right. I'll be back on Monday. Probably not on Saturday. Because I'm gonna be working on the outfit. And relaxing a little bit. As well. And while I hand there, I'm gonna put back the other thing. Because bloody hell, that... Nope, that's not the one I want. The other one was not very great. I feel like it was cycling way too much between a few tracks. Yeah, it was like there was like a few tracks cycling together. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll be back on Monday for sure. This weekend I'm gonna work on the outfit. I do not know if I will be able to finish this weekend. Maybe. Who knows? If I get into the artist working zone, maybe I finish that this weekend. Like it's only what, 4 hours maybe of proper working? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not looking forward to that actually, because bloody hell, that's like... Oh, that's like 3 big belts to do. And 3 small belts on the side. On the legs. On the leg. Then I have to rearrange the jacket and the zipper. Then the fur. The fur is gonna be annoying as fuck. I'm gonna pray that my my fur brush does the work because I do not want to do that manually. I'm gonna be honest. Like constant fur like that? Nah. No. No, the same way that I don't do very realistic way of drawing hair because torture. Torture. So that might actually take some time. If I don't think about the fur, it shouldn't be taking me more than 3 to 4 hours. Then with the fur, it's gonna take me an additional maybe 30 minutes to try to get something working. But you know, it shouldn't be taking me too long. Alright. Sorry, I am starting to fall asleep, especially after 3 hours, maybe a little bit less than 3 hours of drawing and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna raid Eldritch Grandpa. Very well known around the people around me in the community. That's for sure. Like, from what I know, big symbol. Nice person. Never had the opportunity to really read them, I think. But they are playing some Resident Evil 4 right now, and I think it's very fitting because it's called Leon Hart, Leon S. Kennedy, you know. Alright. Let me start that. Let me start it. So I'll be back on Monday. Hopefully I will be done with the thing. With the art. If I'm not done with the art, maybe it will be an art day because I'm gonna make sure that I go to the gym on Monday, and after that I will be probably absolutely hammered from exhaustion. So we'll see. Other than that, thank you everyone for coming today. Hope you had a nice time. I wish you all a nice rest of your day and a nice weekend, and I shall see you all next time. Alright? Alright. Goodbye everyone.